Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Son of Mowgef. It's Wednesday, which means species. I was intending to start my ARC project today, but that's not going to happen, I'm afraid. My sincere apologies to everyone who's been looking forward to that. I keep having to push it back. I wasn't well last week, and this week I'm just not ready. I'm not going to lie to people. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not ready. I do have a group of animals that are sort of ready to go. Some of them cannot survive on their own merits, so they're going to need to be adjusted or, evolved for a little bit, and that's going to take some time that I just don't have. What I am going to do today is create some more creatures. So I'm just going to create a new world, like, quickly. Let me have a look here. If I just reduce this, I'm just going to put this down to 10 because they'll go straight into the nursery. So, yeah, that'll do. This place, I've been fiddling with the settings, so it's optimal. I guess is a good word for it. So, if I generate this world and pause it, I can find. Oh, wait, what's going on? There we go. Let's grab these guys, if I can, and dump those in the nursery. How many even is that? 4. Right. Let's grab the rest. Oh, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? I need to find where the other ones went. Where did you put them? There's some there that I can see. Let's grab those and jam them in the nursery. There's 10 creatures in the nursery. I can just kill everything else now. I guess. Oh no, I can just leave them. Right. So currently, I'm just going to use this so you guys can see what I've got so far. I've got an adjusted version of the ant, which looks. Oh, its legs have changed shape. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that because that couldn't survive on its own. So I was changing it, and I've got somebody suggested in the comments to make an ostrich, and I did that like as best I could. That's this guy. I know the ostrich has like a big fan tail, but it doesn't. This game doesn't have a tail like that, so I gave it like a shark's tail and just made it furry. I'm going to change this a little bit so its neck is longer, but it looks so funny when it walks, this thing. And I've got the ant, the bear, the frog, the giraffe, the snake, the wolf. The creatures I'm going to make today, I'm going to make a horse and a penguin and a goat. Those were the ones that seemed to be fairly common. I actually did a Google search for Noah's Ark and like looked at pictures, and I was just picking out in my mind the most common ones. And there are it's mostly farm animals, which I should have guessed considering the time that was supposedly a thing. Again, I'm going to reiterate, I don't actually think it's a thing that happened, but oh, this was probably a bad idea, wasn't it? There's no option to clear it either, I don't think. That was a thing that I accidentally did. I wonder if I can. The autosave is like, hang on a minute. Nope. it's still got that one. All right, I'll have to just change it as it goes. So let's see if I can make a goat type creature. Let me think. Left. Okay, I need to get rid of these legs. Is it the limbs on this one are actually the middle limbs that I don't normally use? Oh my god, did you see that creature? Oh my, that's nightmare fuel. I'll get rid of the tail, I guess. It doesn't scroll down when you use the mouse wheel anymore. I don't know why it doesn't do that, but let's get rid of the tail and I guess the neck for now. I know goats do in fact have necks. Let's go ahead and get rid of this weird like fluffy skin. Oh, oh my god. That's insanity, that thing. Look at the state of it. I guess I'll change the head first because there's so many different head types in this game now. I hadn't previously realised that. Got to find one that looks like a. It's like a goat. That's the happiest shark in the world. Let's have a look. Well, that's terrifying. Come on. Come on. Where are you? Jesus, some of these are just the strangest creatures. I did notice one in there that, like, had horns. Hmm. That's sort of horse-like, isn't it? I could use that head for the horse. Or that one. That one's actually better. Oh god, that's a boar's head, isn't it? I might have to make a boar or a pig or something. It's not bad. That's more of a deer than a goat. Oh, there we go. That's more of a ram than a goat. What else is... I think that might be the last one. Okay, I'm just going to use that one. I need to sort this body out. Like, it's too big. I'll just put it down to, like, 1, and I'll put that down to 1. I'm trying to keep them reasonably simple, because the simple creatures survive more. They survive, like, easier. The more complex you make them, the more, like... It's just more difficult for them to survive. So what is this? Up to negative values are herbivores. So let's put that at -1 and make it a herbivore. This is sort of terrifying. He says. Let's go ahead and give it some legs. These are not at all right, are they? That one's not too bad. Oh my god. Nope, 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 nope. I think these are all aquatic. Jesus. Absolute nightmare fuel. Okay, so where were those legs that I found that weren't too bad? I guess I could do that. They're a bit on the chunky side, so I can reduce that and I can reduce this because they got spindly legs, don't they, goats? Right. They're gonna want hoofs. Oh my god! Please turn off the walking animation. Thank you. God. I could give it those ones just for variety. It's not horribly accurate, but I feel like a lot of these animals that I'm using are like the same with different heads. I might just use these ones for just for variety's sake. Let's That's not great either, is it? Increase the step size just because I can. Now, if I copy these details to here, 14, 1.6, about 1. This doesn't look right to me. This doesn't look right. Maybe it will once I'm like done. 7. That needs to be a little bit bigger, apparently. I might just increase these so it's got big feet. This is not how goats look, is it? Like at all. That's fine. I'll do. I'm gonna have to do, some refinement, I guess. Let's has neck. Yeah. Oh, suddenly a giraffe. What happened? Why is its neck that long? Down, 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 down. There we go. I think these eyes have got to be changed as well, haven't they? Let's go ahead and do that. Face. Wait. Oh, I didn't scroll it down. This thing. Position. Maybe I'm not sure which one of these will move it back. Did that put the eyes on the horns? It did. Yeah. I didn't. There's one there, look, and one on the horn over there. Why is it not symmetrical? I guess that's a reasonably good position. He looks so angry. Why are you angry? Oh, that's some of these are horrible. Why? Oh my good God. I honestly don't know which ones of these will be better. Let's all right, maybe that one. I don't like that texture. Let's change the texture. All right, that's not bad. It needs a tail. What goats' tails look? What do they look like? Its body is the wrong shape entirely. I'm literally just making this up because I couldn't do the thing today that I wanted to do. It's a bit of a shame. Well, look, what have we got? I guess I could do that. The legs need to be longer, don't they? Limb length. Oh, I selected a limb that didn't exist. I guess I could do like that. If you guys have got suggestions on how I can do this less dumb, like make them look better, feel free to be like, oh, it needs, longer front legs, or it needs shorter bodies or anything. Feel free to put all that stuff in the comments because I'm useless at making things. Body, hip height. Oh, I kind of want to reduce the length. How would I go about doing that? Torso rotation. Is it a size thing? The fact that it changes the color is also kind of terrifying. Okay, what about find a good skin type? What are goats like? Type. Okay, that's a bit much. That's not right at all. That one's very, very bright. I guess I could do something like that. I don't know why this game insists on putting fur, like, in the mouth. Oh my good God, what am I doing? Let's have a look. Okay, we've now got a reptilian bloody goat. Again, that would be terrifying. I guess that one's sort of like it, because they got like that one maybe. I the tail looks so out of place. What have I reduced the thickness? Doesn't actually seem to do anything. Like the curvature doesn't seem to do anything either. And it won't go any higher than that. Let's see if I can make it a little bit less chunky. Good. Chest height. Okay. Let's make it about the same for all of them. It's too flat now. So if I reduce this as well. Oh my God, I'm the worst at this, am I not? Yeah, it's... I mean, it's less bad. Hello there. Let's have a look. Make its legs a little bit less, like, chunky. I don't want to make them too spindly, because the creature will not be able to survive as part of the simulation. Okay, I guess I can do that. I'll do the same there. So it was about... Oh, it's actually 1.8 across the board. That's strangely convenient. It's so wrong. Hip height, torso rotation. See, I'm not sure. Like, I kind of want this body to be a little bit shorter. But I'm not sure how exactly I would do that. I've played hours and hours and hours of this. And I still don't know how a lot of it works. I feel like that's true of a lot of games that I play. This is what I'm going to call a goat. This is very not goat-like, isn't it? That's fine. I guess that'll do. I can, you know, make adaptations and whatnot throughout the week, and I'm really going to have to, like, invest a lot of time on getting this ready for next week. This is way more work than I had originally, like, anticipated. And that's like a huge problem. But what I'll do is I'll do a cut, and I'll get this guy generated as an actual creature, and I'll bring you guys back for an update. And oh, I'm sorry, I'm in a weird mood today. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back and give you an update when I've got that created, and I'll export that as one of the things that is going to end up on the Ark. You're totally a goat. Okay, guys, welcome back. That was a bit of a thing that happened while I was, while you guys were away. I did like this whole thing, and I started a new creature, and I got him all ready, and I was talking away and explaining things, and realised the recording had stopped at some point. I'm not sure when that is, so if there's a weird cut, you know what's going on. So let me just show you what I've done so far. After discovering that new animal head, I decided to go ahead and make a piggy. And here's what it looks like. Look how derpy its eyes are, look. I kind of love it. I don't know why it jumps around like this, why it's fidgety. I honestly don't know what that's all about. Honestly, honestly, really don't. It's got this weird thing going on with its eyes as well. Like, you notice they're like lopsided? If I... Oh god, look at all these attributes that I've got to manipulate. If I change the position of the eyes, look, because I wanted them quite like far back. If I put it at 0, look, and then bring them up like that's about where eyes on a pig goes. They're a little bit far back, but look at how like wonky and strange and lopsided they are. Look, for some reason, it doesn't calculate the position of its eyes properly. They're not rotating about a center. That's made things a little bit awkward. I mean, look at that, look. Bizarre. If I just nudge it down one, they match a little bit better. They're still not right, but also I've got to change the colour of them. Oh, I don't know if you actually can. Oh, apparently you can't. I did give him a little tail. I think this is supposed to be like a scorpion tail, but the piggies have like those kind of characteristic curved tails, don't they? Like spiral tails? I know that's what cartoon pigs have, but this is the closest I could get. I also had a problem with his neck. I've kind of had to hide it between his body and his head, but this thing, look. Look at this thing. This is supposed to be a bloody pig. This is the level of creation that Son of Mowgef has. Yeah, how many creatures does that make? So I have exported this guy. Another slight confession. During the process, I accidentally released some other creatures like into the wild, and they've become very even weirder. Look, here are the goats. Look, they've become even weirder than they previously were. They are kind of thriving, but their bodies have elongated even more than they were. Not really sure what this is all about, but they are propagating. I only let like 10 of them out, but I didn't realise that while I was making, that pig, I'll continue to call it that it's, yeah, it's kind of taken over the world a little bit. With that mishap, it's kind of screwed things up. Not like I had a plan anyway. I need to have a look. What creatures do I have? I have wolf, snake, giraffe, frog. I love the way that frog looks. The thumbnail won't load. I don't know why that is. I have a bear, an ant, a piggy, and an ostrich. And a goat. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What was the other ones I said I was going to do? I was going to do a horse and a penguin. What I'll do is I'll get those made up and I'll show you guys what they're like and I'll get them saved. And during the week, I know I've been saying this for like a month now, I promise I'll get everything sorted. I've had a decent night's sleep a few times in a row, so I'm much better than I was. I can actually get some things done. So probably over the weekend, I'll get everything sorted. I'll make sure these creatures can survive on their own, because I had this problem before where if I drop them in a world, they'd just die, where some aspect of their being was wrong. And I need to sort that out. I actually need to make an Ark world where they can all jump in and survive together and interact. It's a lot of work. This is a lot more work than I gave it credit for when I originally come up with the idea. But for the purposes of, giving you guys the content that you want, because this is popular content on my channel, let me make I've immediately forgot. What was it? A horse, penguin, goat, pig. Right, okay. See if I can keep that in my mind. I'll make the horse and the penguin. That's going to be rough if I can. And I'll show you guys what they're like, and we'll get started on the actual project next week. So I'll do another cut now. I'll bring you back, show you guys what's going on, and rinse and repeat. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, here we go. We finally got all our animals up together in prep for an actual arc. I'm just going to use this screen quickly to show you like the size comparison. This is the biggest penguin I've ever seen in my life. I may have to adjust it. But at the bottom here, we got the wolfits. And then we got the slivery, snaky things. And then we've got the giraffes who constantly fail to hold their heads up. It's a little bit annoying. Also, their necks are kind of thin. I'm going to have to sort that out. We've got the froggies. I love those frogs. Those frogs are amazing. Then we've got the bears and the antes. Again, they look big there, but if you notice the grid pattern below the feet of the bears here, and then you notice it like on the feet of the ants, you can see the difference in scale. And then we've got piggies, and then we've got the penguins that I made. They look angry. They look like angry penguins. I don't know why I said that weird. And then we've got the ostriches who also refuse to hold their heads up. Oh, that's humans. Should I put humans in our arc? I know they're kind of integral to the story, but that's not really what we're doing. Comments in the comments section if you think I should throw some humans into the mix just for, you know, the reasons. Also, I think if you look at the scale of the humans there, and then you look at the scale of the... Where did they go? Where did they go? The penguins, look, compared to the humans, they're almost human size. They might even be bigger than humans. I'm going to have to adjust the scale on some of these things, I think. And then we've got the horses, which you can't actually see very well in that picture. And the goats. I'm going to change the goats. I'm not happy with their bodies, but I don't know if I can provide a better view for you than that. Let me just have a look. I'm going to spawn some creatures in already. All right. Please don't do that. So we've got, yeah, some of the thumbnails don't appear for some reason. We've got piggy. These aren't very good either, are they? Hang on a minute. Can I use the nursery? Where? I just pick some things up. Put them in there. Oh, it spawned a bunch of snakes for some reason. Oh, I've ended up with a hoofed frog because I put it in the, yeah. Sorry about that. Already, I'm turning them into hideous creatures. We've got. I'll just start at the bottom. We've got, yeah. Wolfie, he looks so happy. I didn't change his feet yet. I do intend on doing that. Look how happy he looks. Ignore the gigantic frog over there. I quite like him. He's nice. And then we've got the Snaky, who does this with his tail quite a lot. Maybe that's another thing I need to adjust. I don't know. He also looks angry. Like, Garr. He's also a pirate, apparently. A pirate snake. A snake pirate. There's the giraffe. Oh, they've done... I did fix this with the slopey body. They've gone ahead and done it again. Huh. Alright, I'll have to fix that again, apparently. And then we've got... this is probably my favourite one so far. Look. Froggy. He's frog coloured and he's frog shaped, and I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. He's also tiny. Again, look at the scale of this one compared to this one. Look. Got the bear. His front legs are like way too far apart, really, but I don't think I'll change him now. I'll leave him like this. He looks like a big sleepy bear. Then we've got the teeny tiny little ant. I don't know how well this one's going to survive because its stomach might be too small to eat. But then again, I don't know. They'll just be eating a lot, and that'll cause competition with the other creatures. So I think maybe is probably the ugliest pig you'll ever see in your life, with wonky eyes still. So there's that. He's also developed yellow spots. I don't know how that happened. I'll see if I can get rid of those. I should be taking notes, but I'm making a video. I can use the video as notes. Here's like angry penguin. Why do all my creatures look so angry? I tried to give him like a white belly and a black back, but it didn't work very well. But I'm kind of happy with the way he came out. He's got big flappy feet like a penguin. Because in my head, that's what penguins look like. And then we've got the ostrich, which was a subscriber suggestion. Might change the size of the tail on that one. Again, he looks so angry. The only one that doesn't look angry is our happy little frog. We've got humans. We've got the horse that I've just put together today. Put together like it's a kit of some sort. You know, like a model aeroplane. We've got this guy. Yeah, I tried to give him less spindly legs. I know, like, horse legs are quite thin, but they're also quite muscular, if that makes sense. They're more sleek than... I don't know, I'm not sure, but yeah, look at a picture of a horse and you'll get what I mean. Like, I tried to make him look like he's got, like, toned legs. If you're a horse, you've got no choice. You cannot skip leg day. And then we've got probably the worst goat ever made in the creation of... in the history of things that are used to create goats. I mean, this is awful and I hate it. Body, it's too thin and it's too long and the tail is stupid, and I'm going to change this guy, I think, but he's got big dopey eyes. He doesn't look angry, he just looks confused, and I don't blame him. The things that I create often cause confusion. So let me just zoom that out. There we go. That's today's episode of Species. I'm sorry I didn't get the Ark project started, but as you might be able to tell from this episode, this is a lot of work. It takes time. And I kind of underestimated that time and that effort, which is no one's fault but mine. But thank you to everyone for your continued support. If you haven't done the liking and the subscribings, do that now. It'll give me some encouragement to work on other big projects like this, rather than doing a series of smaller videos or simpler videos. It's kind of nice to work on something that's a little bit more complex like this. It's a project, hence the Ark project. So, yeah, comments about all the things I told you to comment on in the section below. I'm waving my hands about like a lunatic. Don't know why I'm doing that. And I will see you probably on Friday for more Astroneer. It's 8 p.m. here, and I've only just now finished recording. I started at about 11 a.m. and I've been working on this literally all day. So yeah, I'll see you Friday, if not sooner. I've got no plans for tomorrow, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to do something.